Hello everyone, welcome back to Happy Wars, or Happy Wars Central. But just a reminder, just because it's called Happy Wars Central does not mean it's not the sequel. It is the action, it is the original, it is Happy Wars. But I was trying to make up with a fancy title. That's why I call it Happy Wars Central. Just like Dead Island, instead of calling it Dead Island 2, they call it Dead Island Riptide. See? I was trying to make it fancy. I was trying to make the title fancy, and apparently I get punished for it. But don't worry, keep spamming them buttons, I don't care. Because you can't beat me. But anyway, just a quick reminder, the reason it's called Happy Wars Central because I'm here digging up all of the knowledge of Happy Wars. You know, I'm trying to dig deep into Happy Wars, and it's like the central home of Happy Wars. That's why it's called that, and not because of the fact that it is a sequel. This game don't need a sequel because it's amazing as it is. Remember, this is Happy Wars, by the way. There's no extra stuff, just me playing Happy Wars, but giving you the central information to the game. And now with all the poning out of the way, I guess I welcome you to part 4 of this Happy Wars month, and today we're going to be explaining more about Happy Wars. And today we are going to be using the warrior, and we explain what the warrior does. Okay, so the warrior is your attack. Well, I won't be able to show it off today because we're in the sunset level, and basically you can't show anything in this. But basically your warrior is the central attack. And the warriors are like the main attackers. They're like the offensive. They're like the offensive class, which means they keep attacking through the opponents, and their main ability is on destroying the competition with your sword, and also defending with your shield. Basically, if you want to dominate, if you want to get through a respawn tower or build one, you've got to use this warrior to attack, you know, the opposition. Basically, to get through the gates, and if you ain't got a cleric building like a battering ram or that, this is your main attack. This is the main attack force of Happy Wars. As you see, you've got the X button which slashes. You've got the RB button which is your block. And basically the warrior's abilities are attack based abilities which makes you send your opponents flying. Just like what I just got hit by there. I got hit by the group rush. Basically basically every character's got a skill. They've got team skills as well. Basically, most of the warrior's abilities involves destroying a huge crowd of opponents, like all bunched up together. And hopefully, if you're nearby water, lava, or pit, you use the smash ability to, you know, send them flying. I think. At least I'm happy that I got to show off a kill. I actually should have not done that because it was destroying the bridge as well. Not one of my finer moments, I guess, but... as you can see, once I start leveling up, I'll be able to show you more items or more abilities. Actually, my favourite ability is the spin blade. And with the spin blade, you hold A and you rotate your control stick round. It may not send opponents flying like the group rush and the basically it's for when you're not near a pit, the spin attack, because basically it can do a lot of damage. If you don't avoid that spin dash, then you lose your health quickly, because and also the fact that warrior's got a lot of AP on it, I can just keep on attacking. Because basically the shield I've got on me now, I'll explain the weapons later, but the shield I've got on me now is is a hit and gain. And basically what hit and gain does, every time you get hit you gain AP, and basically AP is all your magic and skills, what you've got to use for abilities, and it's the central point of the game. You've got to use these abilities. Use the abilities to your advantage. Like, see, you've seen me use the spin blade here. Basically cuts through a lot of enemies. Like, see, the smash ability is mainly for the use of one-on-one battles. Basically, if you can get the dash in. Basically, the warrior is the only character who can attack and block at the same time. It doesn't help when you've got a fierce attack force like that mage just did. To be honest, it's a bad level to show off the warrior, to be honest. It's not the best level, really. But I may as well play and talk about the game at the same time instead of... I'm going to see if I can get discovered a smash ability. Basically, smash ability is like a little shoulder tackle for the sole purpose of trying to knock your opponent off the pit. And of course, in this crazy video game world, their smash attack seems to send me flying, whereas when I do a smash attack, they just stay on the ground. Alright, so the A button attacks are mainly for like clearing out a room or like taking out the opponents. See, the warrior's B button skills. There's the Rocket Man here, but basically most of the B button attacks are like either an assist. Yeah, the B buttons are mainly assists. Like, you got the stone throw for like the extra long range hits. Doesn't do that much damage, but if you want to one up your opponent by you use that for long range battles. And the Rocket Man's, it helps you travel forward, but at the same time, if you land accurately, because if you land accurately, you can send a lot of guys flying into a pit, or the Rocket Man does some serious damage. And I guess I'll talk about the warrior in the next part. So until next time, farewell and cheerios. You know what, I'm going to finish this game off and I'll explain the warrior more in the next part. So thanks for joining Happy Wars Central. I've been Super CJK, farewell and cheerios.